Hey, so with the short rem intake, I'm averaging about 27 miles per gallon. This is a mix throughout the week, let's say highway and city driving. And also, if I'm driving just in the city, I average around in between 24 to 26 when it's combined. On the highway and the city, 27. But if it's just highway, it's like around 30 to 35. It all depends on how you drive. But I'm averaging about 27 mixed throughout this week. Now I'm going to put the stock intake back in, and I'm going to test it with that for a couple days and see what that comes out to be. Alright, so the stock intake is back on. I drove it for 2 days and I averaged about 25.7 miles per gallon. Mixed highway and city driving, and I would say driving on the highway with cruise control on at 65-70 miles an hour, and at the most I got was 30-31, I would say. And in this right here, mixed with highway and city, I don't do a whole lot of highway driving, probably like 3 to 4 miles on the highway, and then the rest is all city. And you can see it's 25.6 now. But I can see that, you can see trip A right here, I drove about 27.2 miles on the stock intake, and I average about 25 miles per gallon. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take off the muffler, and I'm going to test it without the muffler with the stock intake and see if gas mileage goes up or if it goes down. And stay tuned for that. I'll make a video of that too. Alright, so the muffler is out. Show you right here. This is the muffler. That's it right there. Still a little hot. And you can see underneath here. See, it's out. Start it up so you can hear what it sounds like. And if you want a more in-depth on the exhaust, the muffler delete, just check out my other video, but this is what it sounds like. Now let's see what the miles per gallon is going to be with this. We'll do another couple days driving that, and I'll get back. Alright, so this is the gas mileage without the muffler and with the stock intake. As you can see, it's 32.5 miles per gallon. That is great. That's a mix of city and highway driving, and I think that's way better than it was with the muffler on and the stock intake. Now what I'm going to do is put on the short rem intake and then test it without the short rem intake, with the short rem intake and without the muffler. Alright, so this is the final test, day 3 or 4, and with the intake, short rem intake on and the exhaust, the muffler off, it is 30.6 miles per gallon average. That is city and highway driving. It was almost 32, but I did a quick pull coming home, and so I would say it's around 31 to 32 with the intake and the muffler off. Overall, I think taking the exhaust and the intake off and putting a short rem intake does help a little bit, but it all depends on how you drive, because certain conditions are different, and you can see today's temperature is a little higher too. And if you're driving aggressively, mileage goes down, of course. So that's it right there. I'm gonna keep the car like this as is, and I do like the sound, and so I'm just gonna keep it like that. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and check out some more videos.